Hey,
What's
how
up,
you doing
man?
today, sir?
How are you?
Good. Nice to meet you, Joe
Toby
Collins.
Tigerheart.
Nice to meet you,
All
sir.
right, beautiful. We
Yeah.
talked on the phone.
Yes, sir.
All
Yes,
right,
sir.
cool. So this is space.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Cool.
It looks lovely. Seems
Tell
like
me a little bit about yourself.
So my name's Joe, of course. I'm a 5-0 professional boxer. I've been boxing since I was 10. I'm 30 now. I've got 5-0, 5 KOs as a pro. Had over 100 amateur fights. I'm 97-13, 97-11, somewhere around there.
Okay.
4 national titles. Been boxing my whole life.
What's your goal?
My goal is to be a world champion.
Okay.
You know.
Now, you said you just moved here?
Yes, just moved here, sir.
What all do you need?
Just need a full-time coach. I need a coach, somebody that's going to get me mentally, physically ready, and that's exactly what I'm looking for.
Did you look into my information at all?
I haven't too much. You know, I literally just got here today.
Okay. So right now, you're here because of proximity.
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. That's easy.
Yes, sir.
We can work with that.
Yep.
That's how everything works.
Yes,
all
sir.
right? Let me show you the space.
Would love that.
All right, cool.
Oh, wow.
This is True Warrior Fitness. All right, cool.
Yeah,
This is our spot. This is I started True Warrior Fitness in 2004.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
22 years in. We've been at this location for 1 year.
Oh, wow.
So that's the idea. Here's the space. Everything you need to become a professional fighter. When I say that, you've got your weights in the back.
Okay.
We got your ring. This can be converted. This can be converted into a ring in about 20 minutes.
I believe it.
With ring ropes.
That's huge ring. Nice
So
ring.
anyway, so we got bags that you need, the heavy bags you need. We can put the other ones up. All your stuff for cutting weight. All your stuff, your kettlebells for basically strength and conditioning. So I mean, this is home gym.
Yeah.
So this is True Warrior Fitness. What kind of questions you got?
You know, I'm loving what I'm seeing. My big thing is do you have the time? I mean, what is the times that you're open? When do I need to be here? How does it work for a pro?
Time is infinite. So
Time is infinite.
I got the time till
That's
I'm
me.
dead.
That's
Got
me.
it? Cool.
That's me.
That makes sense.
Yes, sir. It does.
Yeah. Until I'm a bad ball of ashes, man. I got plenty of time.
That's how it works for me.
So what do you think?
I love what I'm seeing. I feel like I have everything I need here. I feel like me and you could work together. I love the energy you put off. I'm ready to get to work, to be honest.
Okay. And then do you want to meet one of your training partners?
I would love to.
A secret location?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, cool. Let's do it.
Yes, sir. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, I'm planning to fight in July up in Cleveland. From there, you know, just to get the ring rust. I don't believe in ring rust, but to get the ring rust off, to get my feet back under me, and go from there. I really, truly believe that, you know, every opportunity in the world
I'm going to
right
introduce you right now to a current world champion in a secret spot that not a lot of people know about. It's going to change the way you see the sport. All right?
Oh, well, let's do it. It's exciting. It's exciting. You want me to follow you or ride?
No. The whole point is we're going here as a track.
Yes. What got me started into boxing is I was a troubled child. My mom was in and out of prison. She's in prison now. She's in prison for life, actually. I don't know my real father. So I was a troubled child. I was always in trouble. And I was playing football, and there was a coach. His name was Coach Kuhn. And he asked my grandparents, because I ended up getting adopted, asked my grandparents, said, hey, would you mind to put him in boxing? I think it would help line him out. And I was 10 at the time, and they were pretty against it because they didn't want to see their grandson get beat up, I guess. And anyway, they ended up taking the bait, and I started boxing. 6 months later, we were at nationals for the Silver Gloves, and I'll never forget it. You know, I only had 3 fights going to nationals. It was supposed to be this big learning experience, and then from there, I ended up beating a kid from California who had 3-4 times the amount of fights that I did, and now we're in the championship fight. So
I like it.
So now
where are you at now with your career? Like,
so I'm coming back after an injury. I ended up messing my neck up and did all this holistic medicine, went to chiropractors, all that. So I had a pretty long layoff, and I'm 5-0 now in my career. I've got several opportunities to take, and right now it's just getting back in shape, getting my confidence back, and
so you live in Mooresville now?
I live in Mooresville now.
What do you know about the town?
Know nothing about the town.
This is downtown.
This is downtown.
All right, this is your classic downtown. Mooresville is out of a storybook. One of the safest communities you're in. I'm looking at an office for our company right here. We're trying to rent one right here.
Yes, sir.
We have one in the mill. But this is it, man. If you were to see a photo taken from that place in 1819 or 1918 from right here, you'd see a bunch of horses and carriages, and that same building's still here.
No way.
Oh yeah, I'll clip it in. I'll clip it in.
That's pretty cool.
So, you know, there's a lot of heritage. You move into it, you know, like I said, I say it's safe because The lake. The lake's right there.
Yeah, and I love the fish.
So what happens is the lake, it kind of cuts everything off. So you don't have a couple ways in and out of Lake Norman, like out of Mooresville. So what that does is they're really good. The police are amazing here. They have drones. They have, I mean,
oh, wow.
they're on top of it. A lot of this stuff was new. So this is a new development right here.
Yes, sir.
So it's like right now the town is going through this transition the last 5 years. Like this was like some of the stuff has all been knocked down. It's new, but like that's the idea. The idea is the town's growing. The town's growing astronomically.
Ooh.
So like they just built that. There's a car wash here. Right here to the left is this old motel.
Okay.
The motel I spent 3 years getting everybody out and listing it for sale.
Yes, sir.
We had police there probably 15 times. Basically, there's a bunch of squatters at the hotel, and
oh, wow.
you had the owner scared to even go there. So
oh, wow.
Tiger Heart stepped in. We can clip those videos in too. But the moral of the story is it's a community.
Yes, sir.
You know, I mean, what
yes,
it is when you're here, it's like the idea is for you, your family's here, so you're probably going to be here.
Yes, sir.
But as far as boxing goes, man, it's like we're the only real option. We're only boxing unless you want to go to Charlotte.
Yeah.
If you go to Charlotte, you're going to be with Dime Boxing, DYME, which are phenomenal. They cornered for me my last boxing fight 4 years ago.
Yes, sir. My thing is to be as close to home as I can now. I was up in Cleveland training with the Fight Factory and Strong Style. Stipe Miyoshi being one of my head training partners. And now now that my family's here, I've got 2 boys. I just want to be close to home. I also work with the Russell brothers at DC. Know them really well, and Dusty Harrison, and they're all part of this career that I have. I've got to 5-0 because of them, and looking to get to 6-7-0 in July. Well, 6-0 in July, and then keep pushing from there, and win a world title. I know the skills there. We know everything's there.
Win a world title, but more importantly, do what?
Be a good man.
Defend it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, you're not a true world champion
until you defend it. That's very true.
That's it.
That's very true.
Everybody gets the title, but until you defend it, it's not real.
That's facts. That is facts.
It is a participation trophy.
That's facts.
Congratulations, you won. Yeah, you get it. So this is a secret location that I'm taking you to. So
yes, sir.
I'll probably have to cut my last 4 fights. So my last fight for a world title was for TFA, Total Fighting Alliance.
Yes, sir.
And that's an organization that used to be in California. That was like one of the ones that got eaten up by the UFC. But here's the bad part is I'm the 155-pound champion, defended it twice. The organization ended, so technically
you're still the champion,
baby.
You're still the champion, baby.
Yeah,
that's what's up.
See what I'm saying? I have to retire. I'm still 155-pound TFA champion.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Fuck
so I get to go to bed and I saw the belt on the wall, and they're like, oh, even though it was a long time ago, nobody's ever had it.
Nobody's ever taken it.
So yeah,
it's still yours.
That was a weird way to become.
That's awesome.
So that's cool. But yeah, that was MMA. My last Muay Thai fight, I fought a guy named Kong Napa. Muay Thai legend, 5-round decision loss. What's all online? So you can see I'm legit.
That's
so more cool. Importantly, I always fought because I wanted to teach. I'll tell you, I wrote it down when I was 22 years old, and I was like, you know what, I want to teach this. So I was like, nah, I guess if I want to teach it, I have to fight.
You do.
So it was backwards. Everybody else is like, I want to be a star, I want to be a fighter. I was like, I want to be the best teacher in the world. How do I do that? I got to fight.
You got to fight and understand the sport.
So now I'm a good coach, but unlike a lot of coaches, my coaching comes from
the
150
experience.
sanctioned fights.
Exactly.
Yep. So so that's kind of the thing, man. It's like, and I've walked over 400 fighters to the ring over the last probably decade. So that experience on top of my fight experience really what makes me a better coach.
Exactly.
And I always say, like, I'm excited because I'm fighting June 20th at the Grady Cole Center. I'm excited really because now I get to see what I'm going to do as a coach for 10 years, guiding these guys.
Yes, sir. It only makes you better.
Yeah, so that's
it only makes you better. That's my thing. Once I retire from the sport, I want to give back to the youth in West Virginia. That's a big thing to me. The kids that just don't have a chance. I want to be able to reach out to them and help them out.
Yeah, boxing gyms in any community change the community.
Yes, you can.
Boxing gyms in any community change that community because you're dealing with mostly the boys and men in that community who don't have what we offer.
Yes, sir.
That camaraderie. 20 or 30 men who come together a couple times a day or week to get together, share a shared experience. We're not in there talking. If we want to talk,
I love it.
We're just punching each other in the face.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
It's a man thing.
And it gives those kids that don't have a family at home, a family to rely on.
I think that's one of the biggest things, and you get it, someone who has a parent in prison, right?
Yep.
One of my best friends, she has one of her parents are in prison too, and it's one of those things. She's even found a place to call home, and so those that we don't get the best of the world sometimes at the boxing gym, but you know what? We get the best opportunity to change the trajectory of their life.
That's a fact, and that's what I want to chase my dream because I want my kids to chase their dream as well. You know, no matter how hard a lot of people don't know this. When I first went to Cleveland, I slept in a tent for 3 months to be out there just for the opportunity. Slept in the gym, I've been there. So I have paid my dues. I've made those sacrifices to be able to be where I'm at today. And now it's just to make sure that I put the polishing touches on it.
That's it. And like you said, man, this is divine. You know what I mean? We say it's divine. You called me, what, a couple hours ago? And now I got one gym, a boxing gym, a training partner at your weight, and everything you should need, man. So
exactly.
But that's how it happens. Having the gym here. I have another guy, Damien, who just started. He fights at 125. He's an MMA fighter. Yeah. I need you to help him.
Yeah, and I'll help him all.
He's a grappler who needs to just get
his boxing down.
Last little bit down. And not that it's not great me sparring with him, but I'm still going to spar him. I'm still going to spar him like a dominant 170.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not going to spar him like
a
you
twitching, fast.
Like you and Cutthroat. You're going to meet, man.
Exactly.
So now, man, Cutthroat's pulling in now, so we'll go say hi and meet him.
Absolutely.
Give him a 5 stars.
What's up, man?
My guy.
Another day.
What's happening?
What's up, man?
That's good,
nice
bro.
To meet you.
You too. Cut, bro. You fight at 115?
Yep.
Word?
Yep.
Bro, and you just moved here?
Yeah, I just moved here. I was training out of Cleveland.
What's your name?
Training out of D.C.
Word.
You need to give it up. Knuckles.
Yeah.
Take it anyway.
Word. Dang, that's what's up.
Nice to meet you. I'm Joe.
This is my little one right here.
I got one about your age. How old is she?
6.
I got an 8-year-old and a 3-year-old.
8-year-old. Oh, you got 2.
I got 2 bulls.
Oh,
let's get in here and show them the place.
Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Come on, boo butt.
So what's been going on?
I just been training, bro.
You said that
working, man.
Did the fight in April come through, or
no? He said that they backed out or they didn't have the show for some apparent reason. I don't know. So I guess he just waiting on. I forgot what the promotional company name was.
So what's next on the calendar? Anything?
Right now, for me, it's just stay ready. So, because they've been calling my phone, I've been getting offers. I just ain't been paying it no attention. Yeah, I ain't been paying it no attention. So, I just been wanting to stay ready. So when I'm ready for whoever.
So he's been a year off, and they offered him a WBC title, but that was like
guess who?
Why'd you ask me that? John Leonardo.
John Leonardo.
It's for the WBC USBA.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And I turned it down just because I'm not ready.
All right, welcome.
I got offered a 7K fight like 2-3 weeks ago.
No way.
Go ahead, Princess.
I just want to make sure I'm ready, bro.
That's me.
You know what I'm saying?
I've been off for a year, so it's like I'm not in shape right now. I've been up there training, but getting back at it. Came off an excellent, pretty significant one. And my buddy Andre Donovan, one of my sparring partners, going to fight Maloney in Australia this week. So we were in talks with Maloney.
Yeah.
So hopefully I can get that fight in some time. That's kind of the goal.
So this is the lab. This is the secret lab, baby.
Yeah, that's where I be at, man.
Yeah.
I met an old Russian guy, man. He just loved boxing, bro.
Yeah.
And he
loved
me. So
that's it, man. So this is us.
Let me train him.
You know, if you
this is the gym.
If you notice, man, I like this. I somehow sneak in everywhere. So a little True Warrior Fitness. I don't know how that got there.
Fair enough.
But this is it, man. So this is the spot. So this is where we spar. This is where we do our pad work. This is where no eyes are on us. This is where you don't have to worry about 2 parents watching us. Exactly. This is where you're real. You're real here because there ain't no eyes on you.
No.
There's 2 people a lot of times, just 2 of us sometimes, maybe a coach. But this is where boxing happens, where you're just getting here grinding. Because, when you're at a gym, you end up,
You got eyes on you. You're not focused. You got other things going on around you, right?
Okay.
All right.
You and the good Lord, man.
So that's it, man. This is about as hardcore as it gets, man.
This is crazy.
Yeah, this is the spot, bro.
This is dope shit. Holy cow. I didn't even know this existed.
Bruh, me neither. And I was here 2 years before I found out this shit was here.
No way.
All right, so here, let me tell you a little bit of history. So you see all the mats at True Warrior Fitness?
Yeah.
So all those mats at True Warrior Fitness, but look, we're right here. So those red mats were right here and right here. This was True Warrior Fitness a year ago.
No way.
And I moved from here right into that spot we're in now. But those same exact mats are here, so you got to imagine we had it all the way to here. This is all those red mats. And I got that. I was like, you know what? The kids class blew up. I started loving it again. I was like, time to get a real spot.
Okay.
So this was True Warrior Fitness 1 year ago. We're at our 1 year anniversary at that new spot, but man, this is about as like underground as you get, man. So this is where we grew, and it's legit underground. And now we got it's legit underground. Now we got air conditioning, we got bathrooms, whatever. Now we got everything. But this is the place where you want to start. This is where our core, man. We got those elites, we got those core that are just part of the True Warrior Army. This is where it was built, man. Imagine. So now we still have the ring here. Cut still got access to the ring, but that's the idea, man. Here's where we're going to get that pad work, that bad work, and that sparring whenever you guys need to, because you guys are the same way.
This is insane.
Yeah, man.
This is insane. This is
Wait till I take you to Dime Boxing in your mind. That's site number 3, where you'll be like, yeah, you have 3 sites to get great. You know?
If you can't get great, it's on you. That's a fact.
So I told him, I said the 3rd site I might take him to is Dime.
I've actually never been there. I've actually never been there.
You have not. Would you want to go?
Yeah, I'll go. Y'all go. I want to go on a sparring day.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I want to go on a sparring day.
Yeah. All right. You know they cornered for me. They were my corner for my last boxing fight. Do you know I'm Dime royalty?
Where?
You know what that means?
I know what royalty means.
Yeah. I'm an OG. So maybe 8 years ago when they were on their old location, I was there. Yeah, there ain't many of us left.
I mean, I'm real familiar with them. I know.
Yeah, no, they're good guys. It's just, you know what it is? It's a classic boxing gym. There's bodies. There's different bodies, and they like to spar hard. Yeah. You know, so, yeah. So
sometimes, though, you got to, I mean, sparring hard is cool. I like to spar hard. I love to beat motherfuckers up in the gym.
I like to laugh.
Once you start being in this shit for so long, you really realize you got to really work on your technical shit. You
I like to have fun when I spar.
You got to learn.
Like I was telling about your fight, your last fight. What did you say? You said something up into the crowd during the fight. What was it?
At the end, I told him.
No, you were like punching him. You said something up.
Oh, nah. I heard. Hey, Nene, where you at? Oh, okay. Hey, I heard my homeboy. He was like, I see you. He was like, there you go. I was like, yeah, I hear you.
No, it wasn't that way. You looked straight up at him to your right.
Straight up at him. I was like, I hear you.
The beautiful thing, if he was behind you, it's different. But you're right. Your opponent was right there. You were like,
yeah.
Boom.
Yeah, I was on time.
But that's what you want, man. You know, we gotta get a highlight of that. You gotta get a highlight of that and put a caption on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what we gotta do. Because it was funny. I saw it and I was like, man, I want to train with him again. So, yeah, so that's it, man. That's all I got. Yeah, I know you're probably gonna work around. I don't know what his plan was. I just want him to show around.
I'm about to work.
Yeah, I know. If you want to go in your space or do whatever.
I'm about to work. Man, so you live here now? I live here now. Just got here today. Bro, we about to turn up, bro. Yeah, so who? When you plan on fighting, bro?
I plan on fighting in July, so I plan on getting my legs underneath me. Just what I mean by that is getting everything together here, because I just all my stuff is thrown into the house right now. And, dude, I'm ready to start training. I'm completely out of shape, as you can imagine, but I'm ready to get back into it, start grinding, get right back.
Once you probably get back to groove, it ain't going.
Ain't nothing but like riding a bike.
Yeah, bro.
Riding a bike.
What's your record, bro?
5-0.
5-0. Dang, bro, that's good, bro.
5-0.
Yeah.
Just beat the #1 dude out of Canada like a year ago.
Word.
Yeah, stopped him in the first. I've got 5 KOs in the first.
Word.
But you know how it is.
Man.
So that's it, man.
You gonna sharpen me up, bro.
You can sharpen me up. You're long, you're tall. What weight have you been fighting at?
Bro, I've been fighting at 22, 18. I really should be fighting at 115. Right now, I'm probably 125, 123. Really? I don't get big at all, bro.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't get big.
You got a good dietitian or good?
I am my dietitian.
I'm great at it.
I'm my dietitian, bro. I just, bro, I make my own. I fry cauliflower.
Yeah.
I make my own vegetables.
I never miss weight, not once. I've never missed weight, and I never will.
I think it's gonna be kind of tough for me to get to 15, but I don't think it's gonna be hard.
What you walking around right now?
Like 28.
No, it's not gonna be hard.
You don't think so?
Not at all. No, I know so.
Yes, sir.
Not at all.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Nah. It shouldn't be hard, bro. It's just about what you eating, bro. I got an in-home sauna now. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, bro. I've been using it. I just been getting ready, bro. Because when I step back in the ring,
we got space for one of those at True Warrior Fitness, but I just don't want a bunch of people using it.
Nah, I got the little. It's a little.
You
About like all famous on
silicone shit you put together.
Exactly what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
and with the little steamer.
Yeah.
Right, and then you can put the filter, you can put the herbs with the filter and shit in there.
Yep.
So I put my mullein leaf in there, I put my burdock root in there, you know what I'm saying? Mullein leaf is for the lungs and shit. So
what's up? That's it. We're gonna go back to True Warrior Fitness. I wanted you to see the space. I wanted you to see, your training partner. You guys are both great fighters. You guys are both badasses. You guys are both the same weight, and you guys both have the same coach. Yeah. So you know what I mean? Yeah. So we'll get you guys fights. We'll get you guys ready.
Yeah. When do you usually train, bro?
For me, like I work, so when I'm not working, bro, I usually just train in the mornings, bro. I'm here in the mornings.
Give you my number.
Yeah, bro.
There you go.
And let's get it.
That's it. That's why we're here.
Yeah. This is amazing. It's a dream come true. It's a dream come true.
Yeah, bro. We're gonna build together, bro.
Facts.
For sure.
So are you signed or anything?
No, bro. I'm straight. I never had
I won't sign.
When you see, I can't wait for us to spar. I don't really want to talk about me until you.
Man, here's what I want from you guys. I want one of us or all three of us.
I don't got no amateurs.
No, I want one of us or all three of us. Listen real quick. I want one of us or all three of us to go viral and skip the steps.
Yeah.
All one of us does some shenanigans ridiculous. You know what I mean? That's what those celebrity boxers, man, they have Instagram followers and they're making $1 million a fight, man.
Yeah.
I want to get on one of those Misfits cards, or one of you guys get one of you guys on those Misfits.
My coach, my old coach,
man, I love to get on one of them.
You see my point?
I do.
What do you got to do?
You
got to start some beef with one of the guys that have the kick thing. I know, but you got to start your beef with whatever.
My pops.
I'm telling you, man.
I mean,
I want to take advantage of this. So Quentin Jackson is an old sparring partner of mine and a friend. There's this guy, Dean the Great, I would like to fight, but man, I might just take a trip to California, crash one of their parties, and slap somebody. Hey, I'm serious,
you
though.
Funny as hell.
Yeah.
See, man.
My coach.
I ain't with the goofy shit.
He's tied in with MVP and Top Rank and all of them.
Really?
Like legit tied in. So we just got to work, bro. There you go. So and I'll help you every way I can. You help me every way you can. We'll put the work in, bro. Run together, train together. This is a dream come true for me.
I live running distance away from here.
So do you know how I met him?
How?
All right. So I'm going home. He's running out in the country. I live here. I grew up here.
Yeah.
I see this brother running down the road. I'm like, he's either running from somebody or he's got a fight coming up.
Yeah.
So I passed him on the highway. I did a whole U-turn. Remember? Came back, creeped up on him. I'm like, why are you running? He's like, I got a fight coming up. I was like, I got out, exchanged numbers, and now here we are.
No way.
Yeah, man. I just saw him and I was like,
man.
I ain't seen him running here before.
He does, man. He's got a big sense of humor.
Gravity, baby. Gravity, baby.
I believe it.
He called me and told me this shit. I said, oh, yeah.
Same way I saw him on the road, man. God just throws boxers at me.
He does,
Just
man.
throws them at me. Take one.
I've been needing somebody like you.
Yeah. So I'll shoot you. I don't spar a lot, but I will spar. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, but also like good pad work, like
good pad work, all that.
If I come back here and do 2 and 2 or 3 and 3 on the pads,
you got to spar. I'm a firm believer in that. But
we're gonna get out of here. Get your work, man. Cool.
You got my number, bro?
Yeah, it's all good, man.
It's good to see you.
Yeah, man. I can't tell you how many people come into my life and they say the same thing.
Yeah.
This feels like a movie.
It does.
You know what? You're not the first, and I guarantee you're not the last.
Sure.
I hear that about once a month. It's not that it's a movie. It's just, man, it's when you have enough connections, you're so passionate about something, you find ways to do it in every aspect of your life.
Yep.
And you start meeting people because of it. You know what I mean?
A fact.
Yeah,
it's a fact.
So that's the spot, man. That's what we got. That's the long-winded meeting. I told you I wanted to just show you around. Yeah. This is what we got. We got the gym, we got this space, we got Dime, and you got me. Yeah. That's 4 elements that it's you lose, it's on you.
It's on you.
It's on you.
Yep.
Yeah, if you lose, it's your fault.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Fighter wants to be coached hard, held accountable, all of those things. And now knowing that I have what I have with you, it's a dream come true, man. It's genuinely a dream come true. This is perfect.
It's right now you have the system. Now you have the system, and now it puts it all on you. But at 5-0, undefeated, you already understand the process, and you have heart, and you know how to win.
Yep.
Now having a system, applying a system is what changes any business, anything, any brand, anything is when you want to scale.
Yep.
Once you put systems in place, you scale. And fighters don't look at themselves like that. Yep. They're going, oh, I'm doing jiu-jitsu, I'm doing boxing here, I'm doing this. And it's like my Excel spreadsheet that you'll see is 8 weeks. Every 8 weeks is here's where you should be. And my last athlete, you know, I hate to say it, but my last athlete lost his last fight.
Yep.
And he got spooked. He didn't think he was as good as a guy. But more importantly, he wasn't showing for work.
Yeah, okay.
When I say wasn't showing for work, I showed up at one of his training sessions at a place called Burn Boot Camp. No Jonathan.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yep.
So me, as your coach, expecting you to be where I tell you to be on that schedule, I shouldn't have to come and make sure that you're there and then find out you're not.
Exactly.
And then, okay, cool. Well, now I know that you don't believe in my schedule. Now I know that you think you can do some of it, but not all of it. And you're going to have the results that you get. And it was a big wake-up call for me as a coach, and probably for the athlete. But that's how it is.
Consistency
man.
And putting in that work.
But it's
gotta live it.
If you have a Friday training session at 4:30 and you're like, I'm feeling sore, I don't feel like doing it. You just skipped one day of work, in my opinion. If you have 8 weeks to train for a fight, you train twice a day. That's one day of work. You have to work every day. So you skip a day of work, you skip a day of work another week, you're not ready. You're getting fired. Well, getting fired in boxing means you're getting knocked out.
You're getting hurt.
It's the worst sport to get second place.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And it takes consistency, and it takes everything that you have in your life to make it work. Like, this is not going to take second place to a job, to anything. Like, the sacrifice that comes from being the best in the sport is everything. And this is no longer, you know, when there's money involved, it's no longer just a sport. It's entertainment as well. You have to be there. You have to show up. You have to talk the part, walk the part, do it all if you want to make it, you know. And for me, like, I've understood that at a young age. And now it's, like you just said, putting that system in place to go accomplish what I'm trying to accomplish, and I'll do that. This is a dream.
One of the biggest things is boxing a career?
Yes, it is.
No.
Well, fair. I understand where
it's an opportunity.
It's an opportunity.
It's a window. It's not a life. It's not a career.
That's very true.
Yes, makes sense.
That
now,
is.
what branding, what things you can do to monetize your boxing brand after is still not part of your boxing career.
I would agree to that.
Yeah. So like Floyd Mayweather has a boxing career. He's still kind of in it because he's dabbling. But then after you're done with your career, that opportunity, that window is for your weight and your height. It's one of those things that, like, how do you monetize that now and then look to the future? What am I going to do? Am I going to box? Am I going to make enough money to buy a new house? You know what I mean? You start thinking about all that stuff.
You want to make enough money.
And when your coach is a licensed realtor, it helps you look.
My thing is to make enough money to invest to be able to take care of myself.
I'll tell you who probably never had somebody who loved him who was a licensed realtor. Floyd Mayweather.
My God, that man loses so much money.
You know what I mean? Like, if he would have just invested in real estate instead of cars and jewelry, and he invested in so many depreciating assets.
Yes, sir. And like, if you just do the right, like, it doesn't, like, if I think I'll pull enough money to be able to invest my money and be okay. Now, that's the goal, you know?
Yeah, the goal.
And like, I want to be into real estate. I want to get into foreclosures. I want to buy properties, and I want to do stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, that's the goal. It's like I said, you're boxing to provide for your family, but that window, when that window closes, now are you on billboards with your boxing gloves?
Right.
Hey,
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
Are you able to take a YouTube fight or something to make extra money?
You're undefeated boxer, undefeated in the real estate game, something like that. But whatever you want to do, so this opportunity, we got to seize it while it's here.
Exactly.
And, what you mentioned earlier was one of your goals is to open a gym in West Virginia. So what's the timeline on that? If you saw yourself opening up a boxing gym in West Virginia,
10 years.
1 year, 5 years, you're talking a decade from now.
Yeah, I'm talking a decade from now. A long time. I want to take care of myself and my kids before I go trying to take care of everybody else. And it may never open a gym there, but I definitely want to be able to give back, like school supplies and things like that for kids. Let's get to training by the end of this week. Like, today's what, Monday? Today's Monday. Let's get to training by Wednesday or Thursday, and man, let's do this.
You're a professional.
Yes, I am.
So I think first and foremost for us is we have a coaching agreement that's signed and dated. Yeah. Probably a 3-year coaching agreement that lays out everything I expect from you and everything you expect from me. I have one that I've used for over a decade. And the idea is you have to inspire me to want to coach.
Sure.
And when I say that, it's not that I don't love it. I have a passion.
Sure.
I've already done it. And coaching is one of those things that you really give a lot and sacrifice and 10% of your purse isn't enough to make me want to do it. I'm gonna tell you straight out.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna.
You understand?
Yeah,
So this has got to be. It's weird, but you've got to inspire me with something more than a percentage.
Yeah,
because I'm not interested.
Yeah, well, you're not gonna meet somebody that works harder. So, and
I tell everybody this. Everybody hears this for the last 2 decades. I will give you everything you give me.
That makes sense. If I'm a firm believer, if I give you 100%, you give me 100%. If I give you 95%, then you don't have to give me anything.
Well, that's the idea. The idea is it's not. It's obviously the proof is in the pudding. If you're winning or losing, but you'll know if you're getting what you need.
Exactly.
I'll know what you need if we're meeting in the middle. So I think that's the next step. I'll write up our coaching agreement. Will you send me your email?
I will.
We'll get it. Once we get that signed, then we'll talk about scheduling. We'll talk about training camp, and then we'll talk about getting down to the secret spot.
Yep. Sounds like a plan.
Thanks,
Thank
brother.
you, sir. Yep.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, you too.
Have a great day.
You too. God bless you.